So, you found me. I expected you to find me long ago. What took you so long?
I had more important things to do than chasing a forgotten shadow from my past.
Well, now you're here. So, what's the plan? Gonna kill me?
Not really my style.
I suppose if you wanted to kill me, you would have tried a long time ago. Everything I did for the good of the Alps. The hybrid made them blind and arrogant. Somebody had to do something.
You tried to kill me! Your own son!
I did, and I don't regret it. You were an Alp commander, a follower of the hybrid. You almost destroyed all humanity. You were deluded and dangerous. I had to stop you destroying one of the hybrid's most powerful opponents. If Thorald had died, the Berserkers would have died with him, and Magalan would have died with them. A whirlwind of carnage and extermination. Everything destroyed.
Oh, you really have some nerve, claiming to be humanity's savior. I started working for the Free People against the hybrid, and you still tried to get rid of me.
And look where it got you, Jax. You're working for that monster again. Dawkins still has you wrapped around his little finger, so much so that you can't even see the truth.
What truth? The truth or just whatever you think you can use to get ahead? Even if I forget your crimes, I'll never forget the fact that you put my son in danger. Dex could have died out there, and it would have been your fault.
There you go again. Blind, walking the wrong path, and you don't even see it. Wake up, Jax! You need to see what's really going on here. The Skyans, as you call them, can be defeated. And I know how. Your son was never really in danger. Dex has such potential that even those creatures can't harm him. I saw the way he stood up to them.
Don't be ridiculous. He's still a little boy.
Look, if you don't trust me, well, I can understand that. But we're gonna have to forget our feud if we want to survive this. If we stick together, there's no way they can defeat us. I was at Maricor. I was there when they arrived and built their headquarters. I know their weaknesses. I know their goals. I know how to hurt them. You need me.
You're just saying that to save your own skin.
Damn it. If only I knew how to convince you. Magalan is about to fall apart. But right now, there's still time to stop it. But only if you wake up and start making the right decisions.
You were at Maricor to see the first former land?
I was in exile for a long time. Nobody followed me to Maricor. So, I stayed there. Up until the day the first of their ships landed there. I saw how they set up their systems. I know how the formers work.
Then tell me how the formers work and how we can stop them.
So, I'm just supposed to play my trump card without being certain that you won't just change your mind and kill me anyway.
That sounds like you, but I'm not gonna let you jerk me around anymore. The question is, why should I believe your bullshit in the first place?
No, Jax. The question is whether you can afford to let me take this vital information to my grave.
What do you want with my son? What did you do to him?
We just ran into each other. Pure chance. I was watching you, and that boy has a lot of willpower. Just like his father. I didn't even try to talk him out of his plan to confront the invaders. It wouldn't have worked. I thought I could protect him, if. But then, I realized he was much stronger than I had assumed. Your son is really something special. He's going to play a big role in the war against...
You keep away from him. I'm warning you.
And you should give him something to do. He'll never reach his full potential if his parents are always hovering over him, trying to Protect them from the world.
I want proof. Give me a reason not to tear you to pieces.
That's easy. You think you know everything going on in that bastion of yours? Well, think again. One of your people is trying to get in touch with your enemy as we speak. If you don't watch out, you'll have a full battalion of Skyans at your front door. What? Who? Well, if I tell you that, you're gonna think I'm just digging up the past again.
Dawkins? Why would he do that? He was the one who founded the Sixth Power in the first place. Why would he stab us in the back?
You wanted proof that I had information, and that I was trustworthy. So go check if what I told you is true. If it's not, you can always come back and tear me to pieces then. Or not, if I'm right.
Why are you suddenly so interested in humanity? I'd have to guess that you're really more interested in making sure the Albs survive.
Back then, we were in control of Magalan. And that makes it easy to judge everyone else. But the tide has turned. These days, we're the ones being hunted. The Albs in Ignadon will be the first to fall when the Skyans in Marikor start their attack. That's why we need the other factions. We have to ensure that they stay strong. That way they'll be able to fight in the final battle against the invaders. Now, the same is true for your troops in the Bastion. They have to get stronger so that they can play their part against the Skyans.
Do you really mean every faction?
Really, we need all of them. Or we're all going to die. The Berserkers are already doing their part. They're actively fighting the Skyanids. Even those criminal outlaws in their crater cannot be allowed to fall. I've been patrolling, and I noticed that the attacks against them have been getting more intense over the past few days. You really should take a look. I think the Duke of Ateris is really going to need your help.
What now?
Go to the Bastion and find out for yourself that I'm telling the truth. I'll wait for you here. My head.
Need to concentrate. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me. Dex. You can't stay in the Bastion.
You're worried about your old mentors getting to me, aren't you?
My mentors?
Adam and your father.
You're one smart kid. Yeah. I'm afraid they'll come after you one day if I don't keep an eye on things. They know how special you are. That's why we need to get you somewhere safe, where they'll never think to look. So it can't be in your home in Tovar, and of course it can't be out in the wild. We need someplace civilized.
But I want Asker to come with us.
Of course. Ado. Idorath. Famo.
What are you talking about, Father? Okay, then I should be the one who decides where I go.
That was the idea. So, what do you think? Got somewhere in mind?
I need to ask you a few questions before I decide.
Okay. Fire away.
First one, what's more important, saving humanity or saving your family?
The well-being of the many should always come before one's personal needs.
Strange. That's not how you always do things. Second question, what works better, violence or diplomacy?
I do wish I could keep my gun holstered more often than I actually do.
But fighting to the death is part of life, right? Alright, third question. Do you think it's okay to take something away from someone you know it's going to get them in big trouble?
I'd never want to get anyone into trouble on purpose, unless they deserved it.
But then you're choosing the longest way of all to get what you want. Good. Then I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to the clerics.
Interesting choice. Why them of all people?
They're trying to save humanity, like the berserkers. They're the closest to us. Okay, I should go then. You'll come visit me sometime, won't you?
I will. Take care of yourself, Dex. Where's the old man? Where's Dawkins? I've got to talk to him immediately.
Training of Commander Core mental stability urgently recommended.
All right, let's begin my mental training.
Acknowledged. Initiating training protocol.
Thanks. Hopefully that'll be enough for a while.
Stand by.
Well, let's keep going. So let's go. We'll gather more chips and find out what makes the Skyans tick.
Acknowledged. Commander, report. Large contingent of Skyan troops patrolling directly ahead.
Not making it any easier for us. Well, then...
Negative. unstable. Recommend caution.
Anything else?
No new information available. Analysis. Probability of outcome 89.4%.
Wait, which one? Us clearing them out or them raising hell?
Analysis. Skyans likely beings of independent thought.
So under Cassandra, there's just AI, not some Skyan scientist or soldier.
High possibility acknowledged.
Interesting. In that case, the Skyan AIs are just a means to an end. Nothing more than tools.
Conclusion consistent with all known data.
I don't know which would have been more concerning. Now, what would happen if they lost all their intelligent automation? How vulnerable would they be if they had to control all their machines manually?
Recommend additional scans to clarify further. Recalibration of internal systems necessary before proceeding.
Then do that. But don't be too loud, okay?
Volume of internal systems not... Interrogative. Was last statement a meaningless comment?
What? I thought I told you to delete that dumb shit.
Acknowledged. Systems currently struggling.
Good. I see we have an understanding. Fine. Report back once you've found another location.
Acknowledged, Commander. Warning. Combustible liquids detected in soil.
And what does that mean for me?
No immediate danger detected. Recommendation. Drilling, tunnel work, or mining should be carried out with extreme caution.
Good thing I'm not planning to dig a tunnel here, then. Where's the old man? Where's Dawkins?
No idea. I thought he was with you. Oh, wait. Now I remember. Said he wanted to look for DNA fragments again.
And where was that exactly?
He talked a lot of technical shit about this and that. Something about a main former? That make any sense to you?
The Skyan's main former is in Maricor.
Look, I have no idea. I haven't seen him for a while.
How are things in the Bastion? Are we making any progress?
Oh, we have serious numbers of Skyanids. It's an issue. But more than that, we need to be more efficient. The Skyans seem to know our strategies before we even put them into action. Something's not right here. I feel it in my gut.
You're right to trust your instincts. You have good judgment.
I wish I had the answer. Maybe you should do some snooping. The Skyans are reactivating robots from the old world. They're using an old chemical factory in Ignadon. Our scouts heard a broadcast to the workers there. Things that only someone with inside knowledge of the Sixth Power would know. It's not much to go on, but it's a good enough reason to take a closer look, don't you think?
Any news from Tavar?
I'm told the Skyans have our world hearts in their sights. Hordes of Skyanids are gathering. They're planning to attack the World Hearts in Tavar. If we weren't so engaged here, I'd offer our men to defend the Hearts.
Maybe I can be of use.
Maybe. But act fast. If the Hearts fall, Tavar also falls.
My head. I should train my mind before that thing happens to me.
probability of human survival acceptable. Old radio system detected. Establishing connection.
Again, didn't you just try to connect to some of that old world tech?
Affirmative. Signal strength increased. Chance of success. Affirmative. Signal strength increased. Chance of success correspondingly increased.
And, there was one more thing.
You really ought to...
Yeah. I should really... I'll take care. What the hell are you doing here? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
No, well, it's not easy to explain.
You found something out, haven't you? Well, come on, what is it?
Things are more complicated than I thought. I'm afraid we'll have to rethink our plans for the Sixth Power.
What are you talking about? You're giving up? Why? The Sixth Power was your plan. Things are starting to take shape. Thiao just brought in some new recruits.
Can't you see? We don't stand a chance! There are far more Skyans than I ever imagined. And now they've developed new mutation methods. Faster, much faster, and more efficient. They're on the verge of completing their analysis. That's when they'll launch their full-scale attack.
You're not just gonna give up now, are you? Shit. I get it now. You weren't out here looking for DNA fragments. You were talking to them. Am I right?
Jax, listen.
You son of a bitch. I should have known. You get me to help you with your little war games, and now that it's time to fight, you start working with them.
Jax, now just hold on a second. It's true, I spoke to one of their curators, but he's on our side.
A defector? Who is it? What did he say? You better start talking, old man, or I'm ending this here and now.
His name is Kopark, and nothing he said was particularly encouraging.
So, how did you get talking to this defector then?
The Skyans are trying to reactivate old-world technology to use against us. During my research, I came across some peculiar algorithms on some old computers. They were clues left behind by Kopark, hoping someone would understand them. He wanted to talk to someone on our side without the rest of the Skyans knowing. I replied using the same method, and we arranged a secret meeting.
So where is this Kopark? I want to talk to him.
I'm afraid that's no longer possible. We've stopped communications for the time being, and he's gone back to his people. It's too risky for him to leave the main former again. If they catch him, they'll kill him.
So what else did you find out from the defector? Can he help us get inside the main former and shut it down?
I'm afraid not. He doesn't understand the technology involved any more than you or I do. But I learned plenty of other things. Things that would get him killed if any of his people found out he told me. The Skyans' military strength is vast. And even worse, they're breeding new, more lethal creatures. Changeable, transformable beings. Monstrously powerful and adaptable. These changelings are said to be invincible. Nothing can stop them.
Oh, that's just fucking great. Anything else?
I tried to get Kopark to help us, but he refused. He's afraid for his life. He did answer all my questions about Dark Elex and its properties, though. I was hoping I might still have a chance to heal those infections. In any case, even if we do manage all this, the Skyans are simply too powerful, and there's just too many of them. They'd crush us.
Well, that's just not good enough. You're going to keep at it, you hear me? I want results. So get that old ass in gear and find something useful.
Can't really argue with that kind of logic. All right, I'll start analyzing the data Kopark gave me. But I can't carry on with my role in the Bastion after all this.
And what exactly does that mean?
Our people need someone who still believes we can defeat the Skyans. It's time for you to become leader of the Sixth Power.
Demalo. Enidarath. Tarag. Isn't that what I've been doing for a while now? That was your plan from the start, wasn't it?
Maybe. But you need to make a decision about which faction you belong to. If you're going to lead by example, people need to see the path you've chosen. They need to know what you believe in, and it's a decision you must abide by to the bitter end. They'll never follow a turncoat, so whatever choice you make must be final.
And, there was one more thing. You really ought to...
Yeah. I'll take...
We don't have much more time, so you better hurry.
I've decided what faction I belong to. I'm a Morcon. I took a higher career path with the Morcons, so that's my faction for good now.
Very good. Now that that's out of the way, we can focus on making the final preparations for our battle with the Skyans.
So, what does the Bastion need now?
The Sixth Power needs a strong ally. The only question is, which of the major factions it should be. You've already completed your basic training with one of them. So it doesn't make much sense to ask a different one to join us. How could they trust you to lead them? So, in a way, you've already chosen the Sixth Power's future ally. All that's left now is to seal the deal.
What exactly do I need to do to find an ally?
You did your train... It won't be easy, but... We don't have much more time, so you better hurry.
What exactly do I need to do to find an ally?
You did your training with the Morcons, which makes them our obvious potential ally. Then all that's left is to figure out how to convince them to join us. They will want to keep their most powerful forces in their own headquarters, of course. But I'm sure they'll have other troops scattered throughout the land. Those are the ones we need to convince. Win them to our cause, and station them in the Bastion. It won't be easy, but with a little deft diplomacy...
Where should I look for the scattered Morcon troops?
One name comes up time and again, and that's Oleg. He's Victor's brother and also a patriarch. It's clear this militant resistor has no interest in returning to the other Morcons. Not even his brother could change his mind. Because of his religious beliefs, he refuses to work with the Grotto's poachers, which is good news for us. If we want to make an alliance with the Morcons work, you'll have to convince Oleg to station his troops in the Bastion. If he's not out on an expedition, you should be able to find him in the ruins of Thompson Town. Find the scattered troops and bring them to the Bastion. That's the only way we'll have a big enough army to face what's coming.
Structures exhibit extensive instability and blind spots.
What do you want? Did my brother Victor send you?
What difference does it make?
I don't know you, and I don't talk to people I don't know. So get the fuck out of here.
I hear you and your Morcon troops have been away from the grotto a long time.
Who wants to spend time in that hole? Nothing but poachers and bleeding hearts. It's ruled by weak and blind men. So yeah, I keep my distance. What's it to you anyway? If you're planning on torching the place, I'm not gonna stop you.
I need your help against the Sky Ants. I'm putting an army together to wipe them out.
You mean the aliens trying to destroy the whole fucking planet? Why should I fight against them? They're doing our job for us.
You Morcons are all the same. Sitting back and waiting for someone else to fix everything. Getting pretty sick of it. I'd expect more from a real warrior. More aggression. More will to win. Guess I was wrong. Maybe I should try your brother, Victor.
Whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Now you've gotten my attention. Just who the fuck are you?
I'm the one trying to stop the Sky Ants from making this world their own. Changing plants, animals, everything. I've been building a force at the Bastion to destroy them.
Right, right. I've heard of you idiots. Question is, are you any good? I mean, they say that you have women and children up there.
We're all fighting for the same thing.
Prove it then. Show me you've got what it takes. You see that region to the east? It's infested with the very worst the ruins of Thompson Town could spew out. Wipe that garbage off the face of the planet, and we'll see if you're just talking shit or not. What the hell are you waiting for? You giving up already?
Structures exhibit extensive instability and blind spots.
What's that supposed to mean?
Increased risk of ambush, falling rocks, toxic debris. Dangerous.
Okay, got it. I need to be careful.
Probability of collapse. Warning. Mutant activity detected in this area. Cause unknown.
Good to know. I'll be careful.
Warning, risk of falling.
I'd see that for myself. Thompson Town is clean. Clean as I can make it, anyway.
So, you got rid of them all. Huh. Didn't think you had it in you.
I've done my part. Now I suggest you and your men head to the Bastion.
You're serious about this, huh? All right. I'll take a closer look at this army of yours. But it's going to take more than one performance to get me on board. This needs to be worth our while. We want something juicy to destroy.
You won't be disappointed.
Good. I'll gather my men, and we'll get our asses moving.
So, that should be enough fighters to defend the Bastion. Let's see what Dawkins has to say about it. This is the place Theog mentioned.
34-5-201. Initializing data transfer. Enemy troops retreating from grids A120 through B609.
Shit!
Warning. External sensors registering movement. Initializing location algorithms. Analyzing. Humanoid entity. Large amounts of transformation activity.
Crony? Is that you? What have you done?
I am Cassandra, Control Unit 0. My external sensors identify the second humanoid anomaly of the target planet. Where is your prototype?
I get it. You're the main former AI. You hijacked my drone.
My analysis of your metabolism reveals an advanced stage of transmutation without metamorphosis. This is abnormal. Comprehensive investigation in a research unit is vital.
Yeah, your creatures got to me. But I'm not going to succumb to your disease, you piece of shit.
Hold your position. The curators here will take you into custody. Where is your prototype?
You'd like that, wouldn't you? And what the hell are you talking about? What prototype?
The first humanoid anomaly of the target planet. Where is it? Where is your prototype?
It's actually kind of comforting that you know nothing about our species. You're not all-knowing. You're not perfect. And you're not invincible. Does this first anomaly have a name?
Where is the prototype? Where is Dawkins?
Dawkins. Who else? That asshole's causing me trouble again.
Hold your position. The curators here will take you into custody.
Listen up. I'm not saying anything, and I'm not going anywhere. I will obliterate you. Smash every last circuit.
Analyzing.
Where's your prototype? Where's your central console?
Analyzing.
What? That's it? A little trash talk and you crash?
Commander?
Damn. I was just getting started.
Initiating self-diagnosis.
Don't bother, crony. She's gone.
Detecting compromise of primary systems. Suspected intrusion by foreign entity.
Yeah, you better work out some countermeasures, buddy. She's definitely going to try that again.
Acknowledged. Training of Commander Core mental stability urgently recommended.
All right, let's begin my mental training.
Acknowledged. Initiating training protocol.
Thanks. Hopefully that'll be enough for a while.
Stand by.
Interesting. Do you remember anything from when Cassandra took over your systems?
Severe exceptional error.
Well, that's obvious. When did it start? How long has that Skyant AI been controlling you?
Maintenance protocol detects gaps since contact with Callahan. Analyzing. Data loss inexplicable.
I see. You caught that shitty virus in the Cleric rocket. Then it's clear that Callahan was also hijacked. Activate enhanced security protocols and try to fight her next time.
Acknowledged.
Oh yeah, listen. We better keep this to ourselves. If the others find out, they'll dismantle you and Callahan. It'd stir up way too much dust at this point. And anyway, I still need you. So do your best, okay?
Acknowledged.
The old chemical factory? Did you find out anything?
You were right. We're being bugged. Skyant Central AI has access to our systems and machines.
Damn it, I knew it. The hell are we gonna do?
I'll handle it. You should avoid talking about our strategies when machines are nearby.
But that's pretty much impossible.
At least we know who's eavesdropping on us now, and how they're doing it. Let's take full advantage of that.
We'll do our best. Any news from Tavar?
The World Hearts are still standing. They continue to perform their duty. All Skynet attacks on the Heart so far have been warded off.
Excellent. My sincere thanks. The Hearts must never be allowed to fall.
We have a strong partner. Oleg the Patriarch and his forces will support us. But be careful. They're rabble-rousers. Liable to cause trouble when it suits them.
I'll keep an eye on them. It's good to know we have people who'll stand with us. Well done, Jax. Well done.
So yeah, I kinda need your help again.
Found someone else in need of payback?
Damn right. And this asswipe's really got it coming.
So, where are we going this time?
It's back to the castle. Matt, that's the bastard's name, is in tight with the clerics now.
The castle? After what happened last time? So what did this Mac guy do to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
If I'm going to help you take down a cleric, I should at least know why. Or you could always go on your own and see how that works out.
All right. He spread a bunch of bullshit lies about me. Happy now?
So you're going to war with the clerics because some guy was trash-talking you?
Yeah, that's right. So, are you in or not?
Let's get to the castle and find this guy.
Finally. Here it is. Bet you anything we find Matt here.
Why so sure?
He's a real skirt chaser. If there's women around, that's where he'll be.
What would happen if the hybrid control chip inside me actually worked? Would I become just as blinded as all the others under the delusion of the machine? Not a pleasant thought.
Come on, baby. You know you...
Hey!
Oh, fuck. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy here? Well, look what the cat dragged in.
I'm about to wipe that smug grin off your face.
Hey now, what kind of a greeting is that? Don't I get a kiss? At least a hug?
Shut the fuck up, Matt.
Seems like you pissed off nasty. Not a smart move.
Oh, yeah? And who the fuck are you supposed to be? Oh, so sorry. I don't have time for this right now. If you'll excuse me.
You're going to stay right where you are. We're going to settle this right now.
Oh, I'm so sick of these fucking jealous assholes. So, what? You want to mess me up? That it? Listen, you clown. I don't know why you're letting this stupid skank use you, but I can tell you right now, it's not worth it. You think she'd be better in bed with the mouth she has on her.
I said shut the fuck up.
You You shouldn't talk to her like that. Now I have to beat some manners into you.
Oh, really? This should be fun. Right. We'll see who's left standing when this is all over.
Well, that was a truly shitty thing to do.
Time for a beating. Time for a beating. Time for a beating.
I'll crush you!
So, Matt was your,
He was nothing, okay? We had some fun together, and that's all there was to it. Let's not make a big thing about it. He certainly, couldn't, if you know what I mean. Didn't have any trouble running his mouth off, though, telling everyone about us. Asshole.
Guess he wanted to brag about being with the Duke's sister. Like you said, total asshole.
Do we have to keep talking about this?
I don't suppose he was the last person on your payback list.
Not even close. Once I've figured out where the next one is, you'll be the first to know.
Guess we'll never know.
I hear you're having a few problems. Stuff that could weaken the outlaws.
You certainly have a nice way of putting it, friend. You seen that mass of critters at the edge of the crater? Since those toxic hellspawn freaks showed up here, they've scared off all the normal animals living anywhere near their damn terraformers. And you get 3 tries to guess where they're all running for safety. Got it in 1. They're all coming here, into this gaping asshole we call home. It was just a few critters at first, but now there's whole herds of them out there. Keep this shit up and we'll be swimming in critters in no time.
Then you better do something about it.
Hell yes! So I'm officially assigning you to deal with them. Kill all the fucking beasts on the edge of the crater before they come and take over our happy little home. What'd you say? You don't want to do it? Serves you right for opening your big mouth. I'm not losing any of my men sending them out there.
Man, what a mess.
We'll just stay put and defend ourselves when they come for us.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
Analysis initiated. Warning. Water contains high concentrations of potassium, sodium. Warning. Water contains high concentrations of potassium, sodium, and chloride ions. Not suitable for drinking.
What does that mean?
Water contains high level of human urine content.
Oh.
Potential for improvement assessed as high. Unnaturally high concentration of pheromones detected. Possibility of dangerous individuals present. Risk level upgraded.
Pharaoh what?
Explanation. Pheromone. Messenger hormone. Triggers specific response in other individuals of same species.
Sure, if you say so.
What are you doing up?
Sure, if you say so.
Really? So?
The crater edge is clear. The animals won't threaten the crater anymore.
Wait, what? You actually did it? Shit! Well, you've got my respect for that. How the fuck did you... Wait. You know what? I don't want to know. Let me guess. You're expecting some Elexit now.
What I'd really like is for you to get ready for the real fight coming your way. It won't be long before we all have to join together to take on the Skyans.
Yeah, I'll think about it if that day ever comes. Right now, I've got more important shit to deal with. You should understand that by now.
Environmental scan initiated. Large amount of debris detected.
Well, you were right about one thing. Dawkins did try to negotiate with the Skyans. That will have consequences, for me and the Sixth Power. But those are irrelevant right now. The most important thing here is, how did you find out about it?
I know Dawkins. I served for years under him and his hellish machine. Plus, I watched him walk into Mararkor. And just like I thought... Whatever. But that should be enough to prove that I can be useful to you and your cause.
If you saw Dawkins and you still hate him, why didn't you attack him while he was still vulnerable?
That monster won't be dealt with so easily. I wish. Dawkins has survived for centuries, and he's always been just fine playing among Magalan's major powers. There's no way a mere Alp commander like me could get rid of him. Getting rid of him will require more power than I have, if it's even possible at all.
Enough with the games. Just tell me how I can stop the Skyan's former.
Okay, fine. Listen up. The formers start working as soon as they hit the ground. The biggest one, the main former, is in Mararkor and serves as the Skyan's headquarters. They call it Cassandra. At the core of each former is a sort of flying machine, and around that, there's a sort of organic crystalline structure. The structure contains different cells that help with terraforming and growing their creatures. You have to get into the central computer cell of each former. Every computer in the cell is being run by an AI belonging to that former.
Okay, so I have to destroy that central computer.
That's not enough. Like I already said, the formers have already started their work. You have to change their programming so that the cells slow down their processes. Or really, best case scenario, stop completely. It might take some time before the thing stops running completely, but it will stop once you have switched the processes.
I'm not a technician.
No, but one of our drones could do it. I sat for days in a cave near the main former listening to the Skyan's data transfer. I finally heard a code fragment from a key algorithm, which is sent to the other formers. Here, give it to one of our drones. They shouldn't have a problem completing and using the key algorithm. The interfaces to Skyan technology are pretty similar to our own. Bring your drone to a former's central computer, and just let it do its work. If you could manage to stop at least 2 formers that way, it would be a huge step forward.
The Skyans won't be happy if someone starts messing with their formers.
No. That's why it will be your job to make sure they don't destroy your drone while it interferes with the AI in the central computer cell. Plus, you wouldn't leave such an important mission up to a robot, would you?
And you know all that just from watching them?
I told you. Their interfaces are pretty similar to ours. It's the only thing that makes sense.
But which former should I try to deactivate?
Well, one is probably just as good as another. I don't know if there are some that are less closely guarded than the others. It's up to you. Just pick 2 to try your luck with.
Why 2? Why not all of them?
Well, I suppose you could try to deactivate all of them. But my guess is that your drone will have collected enough data about the Skyan's technology after only 2 of them. Once you have that information, it will probably be worth turning your attention to Mararkor.
What else do you know about the Skyans and the main former in Mararkor?
Cassandra is well protected. Every cell of the former is guarded by a small army. Worse, the area around her is guarded by the Skyan's abominations. The biggest problem, though, is deactivating the core of the main former. I'm sure we'll come across other problems, but I know how to solve most of them.
So, you can get us into the Lion's Den.
Yes, and I told you my expertise would be useful. So let's talk about what I want in return.
Slow down, Wardek. We're not there yet. I haven't forgotten what you did.
Fine. But I'd suggest that you should focus on us not getting exterminated right now. You can kill me after we get through this, if you still want to.
I will. But now isn't the time. You're right about that much.
Right. Let's get down to business. How are your people at the Bastion doing?
The Sixth Power is becoming a force to be reckoned with. Even the other factions are paying attention to us. And I won't let you do anything to hold them back.
Now, why would I want to? We need every single person we have to defeat the Skyans. You should really pool your strength. The best thing to do would be to ally with one of the big factions.
Finding a strong partner for the Sixth Power is at the top of my list.
Of course. Let me guess. That was Dawkins' idea.
Why should I give in to your demands?
Simple. I told you how to deactivate the Skyan's formers. I mean, that really should be enough proof that I know what I'm talking about.
So what do you want?
I want us to use the opportunities we have. I want us to be as prepared as possible, to make sure we don't make any mistakes. I'll tell you everything I know once we're ready to wage full-scale war against the Skyans. And I mean everything, including your personal business. Only a powerful leader with the ability to focus on what's important has any chance of success. Oh yeah, and one other small thing. I want to end my exile and go back to my people. You're gonna help me return to the rank of Alp Commander.
You know, I used to always take your side, but...
There's nothing wrong with...
Save it. I understand.
Good. Then we have a deal.
Okay, so here's the current situation. I'm still searching for a suitable ally for the Sixth Power. Before we move further into Marikor, we have to make sure that we can deactivate some of the formers in our own territory. And then there's the whole thing with you wanting your old rank as Alb Commander back.
That's right. And I'll hold you to that. Well, keep at it. I'll be waiting in my hideout. Come and find me once you've sorted it all.
So, buddy, we have an even bigger task ahead of us.
Sensor set to receive, Commander.
The two of us need to penetrate the Skyan former and connect you to the central console.
Analysis. Probability of survival 25.6%.
Huh, better than I thought. Look, we need more information on their tech. We don't know enough yet. They're a highly advanced enemy and we can't give them the element of surprise. And we've got to shut the former down, or we won't be alive for long.
Acknowledged. Ready, awaiting orders.
Right. I'm taking you with me.
Even if you don't trust me at all, I'm gonna keep my word. I'll get us inside Cassandra.
Well, get a move on. Or we're all fucked. You included.
Well, can't argue